There we go. But yeah, the other thing I did this weekend, because like last week we had this whole issue of oh, my earbuds would disconnect just on their own automatically, and die and futzed out and fizzled out. I got myself a good pair of headphones. And so we're gonna see how these compare. You know, they're currently hardwired into my computer as we speak. And so that's how we're in a good space now. So we still don't have any like definitive answer as to who done it, as to who did this whole like master plan here. Uh, we know that it has something to do with the feathers. There were like feathers in there. Here, let's see if like the quest log said something about that. Ask around Akria for information about the power cut. Right, right. So, if there are three suspects. We've already found out that one of them has a pretty tight alibi. And so we don't need to worry about what is going on there. I'm sorry. That was a little pop-up that just sort of popped up. That's weird. Anyway, uh, bless Rohana, the power came back online just in time. I had two early stage babies and wombs that could have run out in days. Right, you're the baby guy. You're the weird, like, let's see, the courier, maybe? A courier will always find work. Uh, so you're unhelpful. Oh, geez, why am I chugging so hard right now? Do I have, like, a side thing running that I don't know about? I might. Hold on, I might actually have something, like, that's chugging away in the background. This has not been the best of like the best of times. Ah, ah, ah. I'm like tripping over my own feet trying to like make sure that everything's fine. I'm sorry. This was not supposed to happen. I don't need your recipes. All right, we're back. Uh, so, uh, uh, ooh. I do not know what's going on there, but that's not good. Oh, everything that is could go wrong is going wrong. The UI is glitching out on me. My like web browser is hijacking my RAM. Pray for me, y'all. I'm phasing through walls. I'm climbing on the walls that I'm also phasing through. Do you know anything? You don't. But like that one guy, the one guy that's like down there, he's fine. Um, you know, he has a good alibi. We don't know who else has a solid alibi yet. I don't think. I don't think we've asked you, right? I'm still waiting up for those glow charms. Alright, helpful. Oh, we didn't look at this. What's in here? A couple of cuts. Yeah, do you know... Oh, I'm just passing by. I would have loved to ask you about the power cut, but you know nothing. Uh, other person is... Or, yeah, I might as well check. I'm not gonna ask, like, the person in charge. I'm gonna ask the guard. I cannot ask the guard. Well then, who else is there to ask? You're useless because you're just sort of staring off into nowhere. And carry this bucket to the to the machinist. I cannot talk to people while I'm carrying stuff. Okay. What can I do for you? Yeah, the power cut. Uh, where were you? In the workshop sleeping. Get most of my sleep here. Let's see. Ira, Iria, look. I think the best thing I can do here is actually go and actually, like, see if, recheck where Iria was at that time and, you know, check out her alibi. Because if she does have, like, a definitive place where she was, where other people could have been, then, like, I could just check that place. Power cut. Where were you? Here in the market, ask around. Any of the guards will vouch for me. Well, I want to. But none of the guards will talk to me about your supposed involvement. It said something about pomegranates. Nope. Nope, you have nothing to say to me. Uh, I mean, I could get the glowworms, and then that person might talk to me. But she's not a guard, and so, like, there's no way. So there's somewhere, right? Supposedly there must be a guard somewhere who can testify that Iria was in fact there in the market when the power got cut. Did you have anything to say about that? No. You are the only guard I can talk to about this. Review suspects. Iria. Very powerful. We'd have a very hard time building a strong case against her. What's her motive? To profit. Yes, people have definitely been stocking up since it happened. How did she do it? She got someone else to do it. Well, I can't imagine it doing it herself. That's all. That's all you had to say about that? Hmm. Alright, what's his motive? Uh, he owed money. He was in debt to the merchants. They sent people to ransack his workshop to frighten him into paying up. How did he do it? He had the security code and the key card. Who do you want to discuss? What's his motive? Someone told him to do it. He's a climber, he climbed. But we know it wasn't Gare. Feather on the floor suggests that the culprit may have left it behind. I say it might have been an accident, and then I pause a moment with some drama and whisper that it could also be a calling card. Crosses his arms. What did you find when you searched the heart? No damage to the socket. I posit that whoever removed the core knew what they were doing, didn't want to damage it. I mean, if the person knew what they were doing, then it can't have been anyone else but the machinist. Or the mechanist, or however you want to. What I'm sort of looking for is, right, the feathers. Where could the feathers have come from? And so really that's like the big question is like how do those play into all this? I could say, look up there and see if like because there's that one like religious sort of sect, right, that actually has uh some standing here. I'm wondering if they possibly maybe a little have like I don't know, some little bit of feathers going on. No, they don't. I mean, was it so here are the clues. So we have large or hold on. So we have the empty socket. It's completely superficial. Something about it feels like a setup. Large feathers that clearly belong to a bird of considerable size. Scattered inside the atomic core chamber. Uh, let's see. Rhea, her office is found above the beetle market. It's not easy to be granted an audience. Okay, so maybe like the feathers were part of the setup. Um, workshop beneath the two wind catcher subsectors in Akriya's workshop appeared ramsacked when I first visited. Do you know anything? Could it be something with what's above his place? Should I be doing a stakeout on the machinist, mechanist? Yeah, no, there's nothing, like, feathery up there either. I mean, I hate to say that, like, most of the evidence points towards the guy, but most of the evidence points towards the guy. I want it to be Iria. I really do. But with, like, this much of it feeling set up, ooh, what was that I just did there? I just launched myself off the ledge. That was nutty. Here, hold on. Maybe I can do like a couple of these other um things. Lahore, sometimes a well is a well. There's Micah at the Thieving Magpie well. Should bring any scrap metal to Alton at the Burnt Oak Station. Man, that's annoying. Let's see, the thing, the chum eggs, the pebble eye, I should check into a post box to see if Jody has sent me a message. Really? Look for more Saren's terminals, mass caster, glowworms. I mean, where would I go for the Seven Sisters station? I think I'm gonna sit on, like... I think I'm gonna sit on this for a little bit. Just do a couple more quests around here. You know, figure out how to sort of properly work my mind around this. Hopefully it's nothing, like, immensely obvious. And I'm just being an absolute fool. Alright, so I have no idea where this is gonna take me. All I know is that a waypoint's in this direction. And I guess so is the whale. So yeah, we're gonna do a glowworm quest. You know, check out some see if I can't find my little terminal guy and determine like what my ancestors are gonna tell me. Ah, God! I thought I was floating. I didn't think I was gonna you know, get caught up in like debris here. I don't think I've been up this direction. Like this direction past the whale. There's a little smoke coming from there. So that's intrude. Oh, okay, I thought that was on the other side. Um, oh, this is different. Uh-oh. Are there gonna be like meteors falling out of the sky? Am I gonna be subject to... Or are there like geysers or something? Is this volcanic region? Lord, that thing is like, it really is big. God. That smoke trail looks a little more man-made. Yeah, see there. Ooh. Ooh, this actually looks really cool. Can I not, can I not climb up this incline? Here, let me get a better, like, yonk. Nope, nope, nope. That's not gonna work. Here, maybe if I just climb up this wall. There we go. Oh, look. It's a... Oh, crap. Let me have you. There we go. Crystal butterfly. Someone's gonna want these bugs someday. Oh, but the idea of, like, butterflies that just sort of hang around crystals that grow from the ground. That's really cool. Hello, machinist. The machinist is a slow mover, intentional in every action. As I approach, she crosses her arms and tilts her head back, looking me over, evaluating. I put a saunter in my walk that I might seem a little more casual than I feel. Her greeting is a silent tip of her chin. I give a nod back. What's your name? She has a voice like gravel. I tell her my name, and she extends a hand in greeting. Zara, what are you looking for? Do you know where I can find some glowworms? I don't, I'm afraid. The innkeeper might know. I say goodbye to Zahara. Thank you for the tip there, Zahara. Oh, I thought I could, like, do a little home invasion there. Of this, like, singular home. Or I guess it might not be a home. That's a little presumptuous of me. That might be more of a, Oh, okay. Might be more of, like, a shed. An outcropping. Oh, here's a terminal. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Do you recognize my voice? Jotty. The very sound of her reaches into my chest and curls warmly, cozily around my. Oh, I was still like, thinking that was the terminal talking. Is like, eh, uncomfy. Cozily around my heart. I'm only kidding with you. One never forgets the voice that first assigned them chores. I hope you've been enjoying your gliding and seeing the world at your pace. I expect you've been good and well behaved on your travels. And I hope you've also tried being a little bad. Oh, Granny's telling us to drink. Get a little impolite up in this. Not rude or unkind, but I hope you've bent a few rules and known the small joys of sneaky little secrets. Perhaps I have bent some rules once or twice, or possibly I've just felt like I have, which I think is probably the best part of being a little bad anyway. I'll be brief, Sable, because even though my heart could pour itself out for hours, I don't want you standing out there too long. We've returned to the ewer, all of us. Our period of grazing is ended, and we're back precisely where you left us, though I think a little calmer than we were in those last few days. There is absolutely no rush to return, and if you're having a wonderful time out there, I hope you keep it up. The gliding is yours to extend. But if and when you are ready, know that we are waiting for you, with arms that will welcome you regardless of your decision. Now I should go. Hilal's giving us a little poetry reading. Bet you're sorry to miss that, hmm? See you at Gliding's End at the Ewer. Take care. The recording ends, but I still whisper a goodbye to Jotty as though she can hear me. It's difficult not to feel a pull to go to her, and to them, straight away. But I can tell, even in her tone, that there's no undue pressure or poorly hidden hope. When I'm ready to end my gliding, I'll go back to the Bexy. That's interesting. So the game, you can practically end the game now. Like right now. And honestly, I'm like slightly tempted to. Just because like I don't want to, give too much away in like my measly playthrough. I want to like encourage y'all to buy this for yourself and like try it out. But, you know, this is Afi, the innkeeper of the camp. What can I do for you? I, say out loud as my brain uh tries to conjure up what can I do you for? Have you got time to help me with something? Do you know where I can find some glowworms, dear innkeeper? Yeah, I absolutely do. There's a cave far to the south of here, just packed with the sinister little creeps. Sinister little creeps. I hate them. They're just, awful. But unfortunately, they're of use sometimes. So I've become quite practiced at catching them. I ask if she might be able to help, and the response is a shudder. Absolutely not. But I can advise. You'll need to get them down from where they nest on the roof of the cave. To do that, look for sulfurous rocks lying around nearby. Do you want to write this down? I tell her I'm taking mental notes. Well, you want to look for sulfurous rocks and get them wet. They'll start smoking, and that should be enough to knock the glowworms out and net you your awful, slimy quarry. Rather than put her through more, I offer my thanks and move along. Anything else I can help you, or you can help me with? Or I can help you with? Still need help if you can. Uh, do you know where Lahore is? Lahore? I haven't seen her in ages. Like, actual years. I think at the time she was following the path of Archer. What do you need? The innkeeper seems almost giddy. I need you to gather some slicer beetle poo. What is with you people and bugs? You have some weird damn obsession with just, like, the weirdest part of bugs, and I'm not sure if I appreciate that. You want me to gather poo. I ask her if she really wants me to gather poo. From beetles, yes. I'm trying to grow more flowers these days, and you know what they say. Flower power, beetle poo. They don't say that. Who says that? Lots of people. The slicer beetles are fairly docile, but if you're going to get the poo out of them, you'll need to give them a fright. We're gonna scare the living poop out of some slicer beetles. Jumping on their back usually does the job, but it takes some doing to get them to stand still. I'm sure you'll figure it out. And don't worry, it's not cruel. I think briefly about what I would call it if someone stood on my back and frightened me into defecation. Or, well, it doesn't hurt them. They're made of strong stuff, and they'll get over it. We've all been there, eh? Anyhow, I need 3 pallets of the stuff. There's a nest of them underneath Carib's Hold, southeast of here, so that's where you'll probably want to look. I tell her I'm on the case, and goodbye. Cool. So we're gonna gather some worms to give to a thing. And then we're gonna gather some poo to give to a she. A they. Even. Oh. Oh, are those floating? Oh my god. What the hell? I cannot climb on it. That would have been good to know before, like, you made it look like a climbable surface. Come on, please. Please let me just climb back up to the top here. I hate you. That's the stream, y'all. Goodbye. Man. Oh, who are you? Forest. Hard to miss the 7 sisters floating around up there. Pretty incredible, huh? I've seen a climber or two attempt that climb. Rarely ends well. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for telling me. Before I before I tried to climb up on one of them, that would have been good info. All right. So she said that there was um one thing sort of west of here, and one thing sort of northeast of here. And also the atomic heart is like right there. Oh, that's a Kriya. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, so this is our next sort of destination because the game got smart and started like persistently marking that stuff down for us. Where? Where are you? There you are. Alright. Next stop. Get a couple of glowworms for ourselves. Man, I kind of wish I had like experience biking in the desert. You know, that's kind of what this makes me think of. I'm sorry, is that are those things floating up there purposeful? Oh, I mean, maybe? They kind of look like they're just sort of generated and then like forgotten about. I don't know. Maybe this is a dynamic environment. Maybe they despawn eventually. Ow. I mean, I can't say I didn't see that one coming, but but yeah, right? Like I've had plenty of stories told to me about like about that concept, right? Of biking in the desert. Um, I don't know. There always seemed some like it seemed really ethereal to me, that concept. Oh, oh, it's in this mountain. Did I pass by the entrance? I bet I did. Oh, and those are big crystals over there. I wonder if I can get to those after I like figure out how I get in here. Here. Let's see if I can climb up here. If I have the physical fortitude. Turns out I do. Didn't even need to climb. There's nothing here. Oh, that's a weird effect. Oh, because they're like see-through. Oh, that's really cool. Well, I don't know where my bike went there, but I didn't mean to press that button. All right, here. So I guess there's this little thing like here that's clearly the entrance to something. So I guess this is where we start. Oh, whoa! I didn't even see that. How do you get up there? Oh, oh, it's Chegg. Good. So supposedly, There should be a beetle or two in here. Nope. I was mistaken. Well, maybe. Ah, yeah, here we go. Little extra stuff. Oh, this is delightful. I can push the lily pads around. That is such a cool little thing. Alright, yeah, there they are. Okay, so, easy, quick, in and out. Scare the daylights out of these poor creatures and, you know, scare the shit out of them. As one might say. Sir, I am so sorry for what I'm about to do to you. Bonk. Ah. Here, let me help you out there. You wanna... There? Nope. Look, you have something that I need. And I really need it. And so, like, I'm just gonna sort of help you out. Alright, that wasn't high enough, apparently. Apparently I had to, like... Well, that wasn't very nice, was it? Here, maybe I can, like... drop this down there, and then, like, startle them. So... Put down... here. Oh. Well, go on. Make your way over. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, dude. Just... Eat. Eat the thing. Oh. Oh. Got it. Gotcha. This is so insidious. I hate it. It's like, look, what if this were me, right? I'm just trying to, you know... What are they... What are they doing? Yeah, go and get it. Bonk. Alright, just one more. Just one more, guys. I just gotta get you to eat this slop. And, you know, then that'll be the end of it. There you go. And I think that's... Oh. I think that's all I need. Yeah, 3 out of 3. Yep, that's it. Thank you for your time. uh, Alright, so I know that there's, like, other things that I need to take care of while I'm out here. So I might as well. Um, Stubborn Snag, Treasure, Well is just a well, Long Drop, Lahore. This one. Where are you? That direction. Cool. You know, the next thing I know, I'm just gonna get, like, the bug mask. Oh, right, but there was that one thing that was, like, way up in the sky. I mean, I have, like, I only have 175 cuts to my name, so I don't think I'll be able to, because it looks like there's, man, it looks like there was oh, a thingy thing that was very thingy, a balloon, like an explorer's balloon up there, um, that I could have gotten my teeth into, uh, and gotten, like, my last explorer's badge. So maybe I just wait on that a bit, get a couple more cuts, and try to get up there. What is that? What's going on here? I'm gonna climb into it. Oh, wait, no, is this like... Is this like... Huh. I don't know what it is. It looks dangerous, but clearly it's not. There is absolutely no indication to me that this should not be dangerous. It is... Are you gonna climb? Are you gonna climb? Alright, yep, there we go. Yeah, let's see. Uh, Uranium looking like... Please? May I? Oh my god, if I don't, I will be cross. Here we go. Uranium looking liquid flow. In a huge rock vat. In what is supposedly a very sulfurous area. This is... This is just like a pool of death. That's it. Right, that was way taller than I thought it was gonna be. Well, I don't know where to go from here. Probably, you know, in the direction of... Oh, what? Couple of cuts. Who left their cuts up here? Probably the last guy to get his poor buttocks burned from like that huge lava vat. You know, I called my guy. I don't know why he's not here yet. Wait, what? Wait, are the glowworms like literally up there? Here, let me like, if I were to fly around this formation, there's got to be like a cave opening or something here. The camera can get a bit funky in this game, can it? Just a tad. Alright. So, can't make it up there. Alright, so maybe in order to get to the glowworms, I have to like... Okay, alright. Okay. Alright. Okay! It's really beautiful when it wants to be. Trust me. Alright, so here's my next idea. Here's my next plan. Here's my next, you know, sort of attacking position. First, it has occurred to me that I would love to fish. So, I gonna do that. I keep on getting a little too far in that direction. Or maybe I'm just like not... Really? Can I just not like fish here? Huh. But there's vegetation here. I don't understand. Alright. Fine. Be that way. Well. No. Alright. Well then, yeah, the next thing I'm gonna do then is throw myself into the fiery, like, pit here that could possibly be the glowworm forge, the place the glowworms are. Oh, I was unaware that I could actually climb myself up in this direction. No, no, I was aware. Because this is where I was before. Okay. So then maybe I was meant to be here. Let's go with that. Jump into the fire. You know, I didn't really think about the fact that I could swim in this game. That wasn't something that occurred to me before I jumped in. Well then, okay. Wait. So while I'm here, it says that the cave is in this direction. Yeah, I am like on top of it. Oh, is it asking me to like climb up more? Because apparently that's a bit of an ask. Yeah, I can get really close, but just not quite. All right. So then here's the next strategy, right? Maybe we go by the there is a secret tunnel behind the waterfall gig. Eh? Ah, hey. Video game brain. Big gamer brain say video game thing resulting in big game move. All right, here's some sulfurous rock. Now the next thing to do is to get it wet. Dots. Where are they? I can't see any glowworms. Maybe I just sort of... Profit? Question mark? Well, first I get this chum egg. Alright, maybe not there, but like... Here? I threw it clear across the way. What's this? Glowing mushrooms. Oh, alright. There we go. Oh wait, no, that's what it was doing before. I mean, okay, then, so maybe there's like... a way further down or something where, you know, glowworms are actually uh hanging from the ceiling or whatnot. There's a lot of glowing mushrooms down here. Oh, oh my God. Oh, I thought those were crystals. No, those are just like straight up glowworms. Okay, interesting. So here, let's position ourselves immediately below one of these. Come on. Not quite. Oh, can I just like carry it around? Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, gas him out. It's like just a little sausage. You know what? I gotta give it to him. The predatory worm guy that we're trying to feed. Uh, doesn't look bad. Doesn't look like a bad delicacy. You know, I've actually been like wondering myself, right? Like I had mentioned to my friends before, um, to some of my little IRL colleagues that, you know, I could try some oh my god. Oh my god, it's a massacre. I could try some bugs. Some like roasted bugs, some roasted tarantula. I'd be down for trying some of it. And now that I've had some time to like sort of sit on that statement and think about it a bit, I'm starting to wonder, right? Would I actually do that? And the worrying part is I think the answer is actually yes. So if any of y'all know a good place to, you know, order some nice preserved, tasty, roasty, toasty tarantula, let me know. I would love to get it shipped to my house. Give it a little good little taste. I've heard that those things taste pretty nutty. In the literal sense, not like, oh wow, these things taste wild. I mean, they probably do. Wait, what? But I gathered glowworms. They're here. Yeah, see, Hakoan glowworms. I had them. They're in my. They're here. All right, when I'm ready to end my gliding, go to the place. How many chums do I have now? 19. I just need one more. Cool. Uh, all right, let's go back up here. Nope, not there. Here. and get the little lady her little fertilizers, her little poopies. Miss, greetings, Glider. What can I do you for? Damn it, I did it. I've got the poo for you. I tell the innkeeper I've got her poo. She's ecstatic. Well done! Thank you so much, Glider. That's really wonderful of you. Did you have fun? I actually did. I tell her I enjoyed the task despite myself, and she seemed pleased. I had a feeling you might. Thanks for doing this, Glider. My flowers are very grateful. So on their behalf, I'd like to give you this. It's a beetle badge, which I'd say you've earned by virtue of all the poo handling. I'll take it. I offer my thanks, give a wave, and go on my way. I haven't seen a mask maker in a while. I'm actually kind of surprised that there's not one in Necrea. Alright, so glowworms in hand. My hope here is actually that the person who is here, the merchant who like needs the glowworms, I'm hoping that once she gets the glowworms and like is all satisfied and stuff, that she'll actually like tell me stuff. Here. I tell Citra I have the glowworms for her. You do? You know, I'd half forgotten I even asked you. I must have been a little distracted. I hand the glowworms over. Thank you for these. And Nosy will be eating even better than me tonight. Here's a merchant's badge as your reward. I did not need to buy the merchant's badge. Well, that's slightly disappointing. How many beetle badges do I have? Badges here. Whoops. So I have 2 beetle badges. I have 2 mechanist badges. Oh, okay, so these are cartographers, these are mechanists. This is a scrapper's badge. So I gotta go back to the scrapper and give in my scrap for more scrap. There are a lot of entries here. I can't imagine there are like more professions laying around, are there? And like the other thing is I still don't I have not gathered any more information than I knew of, right? That before from like before I got to this place and figured out there was like this whole like somebody poisoned the water hole or whatever. You're the only people who have feathers in their headdresses, but like they're not purple feathers. You know what? I'm just gonna convict the machinist, the machinist, because I'm pretty sure he's the only one who could have like done anything. I detail how I detail how Hamza owed the money to the merchants, how he had stolen the core and tried to construct a scene in the atomic heart. Right? Because he's the only one who could have like made those straight cuts and made it seem deliberate. He sold the power core in the Sarai market, but not before his workshop had been ransacked. Our own machinist, I can't believe it, that scoundrel! I'll go and arrest him immediately. I'll be taking him to the jailhouse outside of town. After that, the witness can adjudicate his fate. Thank you for your help with this. One last thing for your troubles. Take care, Sable. Wipe my hands of that thing. I mean, I feel bad, but like at the same time, right? No one else could have made those connections, those disconnections. You think this is gonna be awkward? Me walking up to them? Little child. Sandeep says hello. What can I do for you, Sable? Yeah, okay, we're done with that. Cool. Cool, so we're one away from the guard thing. Which I don't know if I want to do. I don't want to, you know, wear the mask of the guard or whatever. Do I have enough chunks? No, I still need a little bit. Okay. Got a couple of bike. Oh, right, I had the shade bike parts. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to Burnt Oak. Get a mask, you know, change my ride, and then I'm gonna go in like the northeast direction to that one area that I have not been to yet. Sir, Utari greets me warmly. How may I help? Get my bike to look absolutely badass, please. Oh, right, here. Oh, I can change the color based off of it. Oh, this is gonna be fun, dude. Uh, here. Let's go with the, just absolutely wacky looking. Or, you know what? Actually, I think I enjoy these, like, pastels a lot more. Yeah, look at that. Aw, this is cool. It's a lot smoother, too. Alright. Yeah, a little bit of an upgrade. I guess that's I'm not supposed to go up that direction. All right, man. Give me a mask. The atmosphere in this tent is uncomfortable. Claim the merchant's mask. I show my merchant's badge as the mask caster. Ooh, wow, that is weird. What? It just reached into that dude's face. Unlocked the merchant's mask. Good to know. I'm taking this bucket now. And selling it to people because now I can be a merchant. Wingdoodle it over in that general direction. Ah! Okay, yeah, there's a lot less bounce to this. So here, I'm going just straight north. First thing I'm gonna do is clear my marker. And the next thing I'm gonna do is take a little bit of a curve this direction. Ah, the crevasses. But yeah, as I was saying, like, maybe 30 minutes ago, um, I don't know, this idea of, um, of biking in the desert is just, it intrigues me a bit. Because it just seems so serene, right? It probably isn't. Right? It's probably not as serene as I'm, like, making it out to be, just, you know, given its nature. Um, or just this idea of, like, metal against metal. Um, and that being the only noise you hear for, like, miles. But at the same time, right, that must sort of, like, blend in to the surrounding environment, right? I feel like that would be a nice bike ride. A nice ride. Right? No, because, like, that's exactly my thought. Is, well, if everything just sort of, like, it, at first, right, it's got to be maybe a bit jarring, but, like, once that starts to become part of, like, the atmospheric noise, kind of like you know, the puttering of this bike just sort of becomes atmospheric noise to a degree. All it is just the rushing of the wind. Alright, here's a nice woody, like, oasis-looking place. I wonder if this is a place I can fish a bit. Get a little fishing session. This part of the game always feels silly to me. Just, like, a person standing there with, uh, shish kebab. Hold on. There we go. A hummer. It's a bird. I caught a bird. A bird-like fish that often surfaces from below sands consume food in its natural habitat of palm forest. They move with erratic and incredible speed. Was that one of the... Was that one of the fish that I had to grab? I don't think it was. Yeah, no, it's a pebble eye and a birdfish. But yeah, just this, like, you're sitting there, me, standing in the middle of the desert with a stick and, like, a string attached to the stick, attached to the ground. And he asked the guy, hey, what are you doing with that string attached to the stick attached to the ground? And the guy's like, oh, I'm just fishing. You think I'm nuts. Game automatically better if it has fishing minigame. There are so many fishing minigames, dude. It is unreasonable. But at the same time, it's totally warranted. There, you know, I will often poo-poo fishing minigames just because, like, it's obligatory at this point. You gotta have a fishing minigame. But there are some games where it does fit. Like, in this game, I'm pretty sure it does fit just because, like, it's another thing, right, that you can just sort of do if you want. And it is kind of fun. A step above that is collecting bugs. If a game lets you collect bugs, well, let me tell you about this. You just find a way up onto the rock in the oasis. Oh, right, there was the oasis flower. You know, you can get a bug catching badge. In fact, like, I have bugs. I have, like, plenty of bugs. We love this game just because of the bug aspect. We stand bugs. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry, guys. Point is, Yeah. Yeah, bug catching games are nice. Uh Feeding Magpie well. Where is that? It's a little far down there. Whoops. Uh, Here, what I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna explore over in this region first, and then I'm gonna go down to the well, I think. Wait a minute. Why doesn't it say my location's over here when my guy's over here? Alright, I'm gonna put that up. What the... Wait a minute. What happened there? What was that? Okay. Cool. I guess I can teleport. Not now that I had my bike. I'm really giving this game my all. I want to get like 3 masks, maybe 3 or 4. I don't think I can get like all of the masks in this game because it kind of feels like what they want you to do is enjoy the landscape. See everything that there is to see. And if you think you've seen enough, yeah, end the game. But if you want to see more, like, please go ahead. That's kind of the vibe I get from this game. Okay, what's that? What's all this then? Oh, and what's that over there? Jeez, this is a lot of wreckage. That's a lot of damage. So I gotta fly through the ring. Obligatory. Is there an entrance in there? I don't think there is. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. There you are. Little fella. The next step is gonna be to get like 80 of the eggs. Mark my words. Yeah, jeez. Oh, and there's an explorer guy up there. Here, so I think that's gonna be my first sort of mode of action is to get up to the explorer, get a map. I still love the little like Western standoff whistle, like when you go to strafe. There's something a little nice about that. wall's too smooth. Well, if the walls are too smooth, then how do I get up? It looks like maybe here? Yeah. Yeah, here. Oh, me. Maybe, hopefully. Alright, there we go. There's gotta be, like, a video essay or something about collection games, right? Or collection mini games within larger games. In fact, I think you could actually make an entire video essay on that, on this game. Because I guess if you want to, like, overly simplify it, this truly is just a really, really complicated, not even complicated, just obfuscated collection game. It's like a roundabout way of saying collection game, you know? Alright, is there a way for me to... Okay, yeah, I just have to get up, like, one more level. I see the chum egg down there. Not gonna grab it right now because I'm on a mission. But I see it. And I will remember it. Meantime, I'm gonna go for this little guy. And just be safe because I don't know if these are like climbable walls. I don't think they are. I'm gonna take my time. There we go. My little dastardly looking arms. With my big ol' ooga booga eyes. Flitting all over the place. Yeah, here, this must be the direction. Yeah, there we go. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Just, I don't know, drifting through the wind. Every every day of my life. Yeah, you know, it's just that feeling of wanting to start again. You don't need to. You don't need to go down that road. You just have to remember you're original. You can't be replaced. Here we go. Sup, my guy? I agree with the cartographer. Surprised you didn't hurt yourself getting way up here. Guess you're stronger than you look. What do you mean, than I look? I asked the cartographer to clarify what they mean by that. I mean, you look a little small, sort of silly. But you got all the way up here, you must have got more muscle than it seems. Well, I suppose I have my answer. Anything nearby worth a look? They answer with a measurable amount of exasperation, practically snorting into their response. Well, you're in the middle of the shipyard, if that wasn't obvious. There are geyser rocks nearby, just don't get too close. The salt pools to the northeast are home to some decent folk. Go visit them if you like. Right, so what do you want? Map. Or badge? I have enough for both. Sick. Get me the badge. And then get me the match. The map. Sick. I have enough for the cartographer's mask. I didn't see what I look like in the the merchant's mask. That doesn't, you know, I don't like it. It doesn't feel right. I don't think I don't think I'm down with the capitalism aspect. I gotta say. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, and there's this whole other like region way down here that I haven't even been to yet. Yeah, I just have to go to the wind tower and then keep going down. All right, so uh s- I think the next thing I was gonna do was go to that the well. Yeah, and just finish some things up around Akria. Um because I know that I had to get like the flower to the kid. But I don't know what that's gonna get me exactly. Sometimes a well is just a well. I don't know about that, buddy. Thieving Magpie Well. That's kind of deep. It's not as deep as I thought it would be, but it's pretty deep. There's a mechanism in there. I want in on the mechanism. I want to operate the mechanism. And you won't let me. I want I want to push the button. I'm gonna do a little, like, extra exploration of this area. There's gotta be some sort of, like, Easter egg or, like, little cache, or whatever. Ooh, or see, there's that little, butterfly over here. That apparently I can't grab. That's, slightly disappointing, but I'm willing to accept that. It's like just out. Oh. I was about to say it's just outside of my reach, but then I saw it was like within my reach. And now I have to like go up and grab it. Oh. Here it is. Mind. Friend, do you mind drifting down a bit? Friendo? There we go. Shaded leaf butterfly. Friendly little fella. That one. I appreciate their presence in my pocket that is absolutely crawling with bugs at this point. You know, I've got myself some glowworms. I've got a good old hunk of beetle poo. Load it up. There's no more room in my pockets. I just spent too much real estate on that sweet beetle dung. Is there any way into there? No. But there is another mechanism in there. I could see it. And surely that means I can interact with it eventually. Is that a cache? Nope. It is just a pile of rocks. So far, all I'm discovering here is that this explorer guy chose the most boring well to explore. Another chum egg in there. Give me that. Give me that sweet old chum. Stick it in my face, man. Or maybe my pocket. Maybe that's a bit more favorable. Yeah, that certainly looks like a guy that we're looking for. Hello, sir. Have you hurt your ankle? More importantly, can I interact with you in any way? There we go. Please help! Micah's voice is ragged, and he looks. He has the look of someone who's spent just slightly too long down a well, a little sandy and tattered. I'm here to rescue you. Tell Micah that I'm here to save him, that my name is Sable. Sable, thank you. Thank you so much. How'd you know I was here? I informed Micah that Bashir sent me. Oh no. Why is that bad? It's so stupid with him. Just arrogant, rude. He's always telling me to be careful, not to go off hunting alone, and I'm always so silly with him. It's so pointless. I always feel like I have to prove something. Like, the more he tells me to be careful, the less I want to. But it's for no reason. I'm just being difficult for the sake of it. Okay, so I'm your therapist now, huh? Oh, that's cool, man. Let's talk it out. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. I tried to tell Micah not to be hard on himself, but he cuts me off. I don't know what gets into me. I'm just a big, stupid child who can't... I tell Micah, who can't dwell on this right now, and ask if he can walk. No, not enough to make my way out of here, at least. That's why I dragged myself over here, thinking I might use the crane. But I can't access the controls. I wonder aloud if I could access the controls, and Micah digs around his pockets until he finds what he's looking for. A key. He holds it up. Do I get to pull the levers? I found this key. It should let you in. And there you can use the crane. I nod. I'm sorry I can't help more. I feel so useless. Thank you, Sable. You're really very kind. I tell him that it's no matter and that he isn't useless. Then I take the key and go. Now, the real question is, there we go, Stepwell Dragonfly. There are a lot of these buggy guys around, huh? Alright, so I think this is actually an air... Oh. I don't know where I'm climbing. Alright, yeah, so that was a chum egg. Over in that direction. I know that one of these levels had, like, an actual, a thing, a lever. Oh, like, you know, this level, perhaps, maybe, a little. There we go. Bam! Lever time. There we go. Alright, how are you feeling, man? Micah bounces a little. Sable! Yes! Whatever you did there, it seems to be working. Keep at it. Yes, sir. You give me a lever, I call you a lover. That's probably not the right thing to say there, but you get my point. I like you if you give me the opportunity to pull a lever in a context. That's just generally a good thing that you can give my little brain. My tiny lizard brain that likes to pull levers. Alright, is this another lever? No. At least it doesn't seem like it is. Oh, here, you know what? The goal is probably just to get to this ladder. Yonk. There we go. You know, that's one thing I do appreciate here that I don't think Breath of the Wild ever really perfected. Was that, you know, it snaps you onto the ladder instead of the wall if you get to the ladder. Sir? Sir? Sable. How how can I ever thank you? Um, go home and apologize to Bashir, perhaps? I tell Micah he needs to go home and apologize to Bashir for all the worry he's caused. Oh, I will. I will. I'll be apologizing to Bashir for days. He deserves it, and I'll try not to worry him again, ever. But I do want to at least give you something. Micah hands me a climbing badge, and I take it gratefully. I'm gonna go back to Five Bells Camp. Should be fine. Like, it's a little easier than climbing now. You're my saver, Sable. If you ever decide to become a climber, you got my endorsement. Take care, alright? I tell him I will, and we say a fond goodbye. I do kind of want the climber mask. Kind of just a little want the climber mask. It does look kind of dope. I wonder if there's something like way up there on top of the rock. Alright, so the next thing is the flower. And you know, I thought I had a good idea of how to get up there. Well, actually, maybe I still do. Yeah, the old tree climbing trick. Wonder if I can like... Oh, I'm not doing the Mario thing. You know, where like he gets to the top of a tree and just sort of does a handstand at the top of the tree. Well, shh. Hopefully that doesn't take too much off my climbing prowess here. There it is. Child. Your singular flower floral arrangement. I have it. Hey there. I approach with the saunter of one used to heroism. My new friend bounces up and down, little fists pushed together over their chest. That was amazing! You're such a good hoverer! I thought that said Hoover. God. I hand the flower over to an excited gasp and grasping hands. As they tuck it delicately away, stem first, they tell me they're gonna dry it and keep it forever in a book they've started with their best friend who lives nearby. They have nearly 50 flowers now and are splitting the book in two so that they might keep one half in each of their homes. This particular flower, they say, will go to their friend. She's looked at it many times and wished for it, and now that wish may be granted because a stranger came their way. I tell them it was a pleasure, and they give me an unexpected hug about the waist. Thank you, thank you, thank you! This is the best! They aren't wrong. They dig around in their pocket for a moment and pull something out. I expect it to be a little bug or some dirt or possibly an old toy. But instead they produce an entertainer's badge. Here, you're really nice, so you can have this. I ask if they wouldn't prefer to hang on to it. There's plenty of use for such things later. I get a shake of the head. I think this one's for you. I'll get my own one day. Tell them I'm sure they will, and leave with a wave. See you later, Glider. That is a really generous kid. That's a really cool kid. And also, that's something that I actually want to do now. Is like, write a little, you know, have a book. And, you know, write a journal entry in it. Stick a flower in there, send it over to a friend. Have them write a journal entry and stick their flower in it and hand it over. And eventually we just have, like, a list of journal entries from everyone. Okay. So what else do we got? The chum eggs. I could do the chum eggs. I didn't ask about Lahore at Burnt Oak Station. And I also need to bring scrap metal back over there. So I think what I'll do is actually I'll go back up here. Yeah. And then, you know, explore around that area a little bit more. And then after that, like I'll probably round off the session with a bit of like tying up work at Burnt Oak and a visit to the Chegg station. Yeah. I mean, oh my god. Yeah, surely there's something going on over there. But first, I want to check out what this thing is. And also, yeah, over there, I know I saw a little puzzle area. What the hell? There's some lore here. Yeah, like, see those little gazebos? You were definitely not just sitting there, but okay. Every time. I think that's the one thing I have against the interface is that, like, I feel like the button that should be the get off button is, like, instead, um, the strafe button. And that can be fine. Because it's not, like, game-ending material. Not that there's, like... Not that there's a lose situation in this game, which I am definitely glad for. I always appreciate games that don't really have lose situations in them. I feel like, you know, that's sort of how you should um what games should be for me. Do I have to approach it gently? No. What if I fished for it? No? No? Uh, no? Okay, yeah, that's not the solution. What if I approached it very Okay. I don't know how to grab that. I want it, but I don't know how. And so I'm gonna leave that be until I can figure out how that works. There's a little smoke pop over in this direction. For a barren wasteland, there's a lot here. Oh, tar pits. Pink tar. Molten Laffy Taffy. Hey, who are you? Salt Harvester, Felix. Oh, it's salt. Okay, welcome to the Wastes, Glider. What can I do for you? Why are you out here? Well, Ecrians love salt. They love pink salt. They love blue salt. They love green salt. So, we work out here, skin slowly peeling away, so they can have a lick of the good stuff. The waste is a tough place to be, but it pays well, and it's quiet. There aren't many places like this in Midden, that's for sure. What can I do for you? Can I have some salt? What do you need salt for? In its raw form, this stuff is unusable. It needs to be processed before it's edible. If you want to try our salt in food, we'll have to head on west to the Red Sea to Korea. We have an exclusive contract with the traders there. Can't be selling our goods to any old glider who stumbles past. We've come a long way, so I'll do you one better. Here's something for your bike over there. You're welcome. The little salt planes die. That's cool. Well, Adieu to you then. Appreciate the decals. Yeah, this looks wild. This is the thing I wanted to check out. I'm gonna climb this thing. Like, there's gotta be something here, right? Geyser Tower. See, there's a whole bunch of those little things here. Chegg. It's Chegg time. Oh, and there is, like, at least, you know, a fire here. I don't know if that's someone, but... Hey, it's someone. Sup? Before I greet them, the hunter is making some breathy noises. Loud exhales through their near pursed lips and small, effortful oofs. They run their hand along the back of their skull and stare upwards and away for short moments before turning back in my direction with a shake of their head. It isn't how I'm used to seeing hunters whom I have come to associate with perfect calm. Glider. I can tell they're trying to infuse some calm into their voice, but it doesn't work. C- can you help me? My name's Zebby. I've been out here for a while now, and my partner, Dallin, a traveling partner, I should say, got it in his head to climb up there after some bird's eggs. That's... there's eggs up there? Yes, of course, but you know what else is up there? Dealin', Zebby huffs. I'm not happy to admit this, but I'm not too fond of heights. Some would say I'm a little afraid of them. Or a lot. You can get up there and grab Dalen for me and tell him I'm gonna kill him when he gets down here? That would be helpful. Tell Zebby that I'm happy to do most of that and take on his task. And say goodbye. This could be my opportunity. I could be getting my climber's badge mask. Listen, I was a Boy Scout. I can't help it. Take a little break here. Catch my breath. Cheggy boy. I'm wondering if there's like a good way to get all the way up here, right? Because it's pretty high. I mean, I guess I am sort of like already making my way up, so there's some good design to be had. I don't think I'll make that one. Um, okay, I think I have a plan for that ledge. Hey, bro, what was that? I like hopped off and, had quite enough to, get up there, but I don't know, I guess it decided that the middle finger was more suited. All right. Note to self, double click the float button when I, get off the wall. There we go. It's more like what I was looking for. Ooh, can I like float up the geyser? No, I cannot. Would have been a cool mechanic though, if I could. Wouldn't it be awesome if, that did happen? Imagine if it did though. All right, how much higher do we got? We're getting there. Oh, that is an ominous sky over there. That red red glow. Is that no? That's I am not high enough there to get up there. Just got to deal with a lot of the horizontality of my current situation, I suppose. See, maybe I can make it to that bridge. I don't think so. Well, hold on. Maybe if I can like climb up this pillar a bit. I don't think I have enough climbing potential here, but like it's worth a shot. Oh, all right. Yeah, and it definitely seems like I at least have a chance from here. Let's try this. It's all about taking risks. Trust in yourself. Now, what's this little guy doing up here? Now, this is cool. This little section of the game, right here, I would classify this as a cool part of the game. Um, I don't know, I could probably get up there. I don't know, though. Um, Doesn't seem to be anything down there. I don't know. I think I should try this. But I feel like it's a bit of a stretch. Yeah. Ah, dude. I was so close, though. And you couldn't give it to me, huh? I mean, clearly I'm supposed to go in this direction. Am I just sort of soft locked here then? Can't move forward? Or, oh wait, no. Hold on. Maybe the idea is for me to, like, climb up here. Eh. Okay, cool. Oh, yes! I found you. My guy. Hello there, glider. What a view, eh? Dylan looks perfectly content, even happy, taking in the scenery alone. I gaze briefly out at the horizon. It is a nice view. What are you doing? Sorry, quite a nice spot. He nods appreciatively. More than nice, stunning. The salt mines do look pretty from up here. I tell Dylan that I've been sent by Zebby to encourage him to come back down and continue their journey together from less frightening height. Dylan shakes his head. Zebby, what a killjoy. Here, have a look at this and tell me if you'd come down. Look at that beautiful beast. It's called a pink neck. Ever heard of him? Native to the Sodic Waste. People say they're direct descendants of the creatures that came in on the whale. That one's got a whole clutch of eggs ripe for the taking. Dylan nods his resolve. I just need to figure out how to get him. Uh, could I help you? I asked if there's anything I might be able to help with, given my status. I'm thinking the best way is probably to frighten the mother off with something shiny, and get the eggs when she's gone. You're collecting masks, right? If you got anything just shiny and metallic, might that do the trick? I'll tell him I'll think on this and try to be of assistance. He thanks me and returns to his bird watching. Say goodbye to Dylan. Okay. So, if I have something shiny, oh, oh, does that mean like I'd have to like get the um that one helmet, that one mask, the mask of the warrior or whatever, and then climb back up here? Well, I mean, that's unfortunate. I probably can't, progress much further here. Well, no. Maybe. Here. What does the quest log have to say about that? Searching for Lahore. The bird is afraid of shiny masks. Yep. So I'm gonna have to get like the warrior mask and then come back up here. Fine. Fine. Okay. I guess, you know, climbing up this hill twice is enough to warrant that. Yuck. Let me grab this artifact too. Don't lose your bike. Don't worry. I won't. I won't lose my bike. You can go away now. You don't have to. There we go. There's actually part of me that's like slightly upset that it doesn't seem like you can get like a salt miner's mask. It feels like that'd be a cool mask to get. Just, you know, hang around this place for long enough to where you can just sort of get a salt miner's mask. Then again, for all I know, you probably still can. Also, he did mention that, you know, the birds were predecessors of what came off the whale, right? So that means that we aren't from the whale. That the people on the whale were, you know, we're the natives, basically. And the whale people were, you know, from outer space. And, you know, I guess that would actually explain... Oh, you know what? I wonder if this was sort of like the Ark. The part that crashed here. I wonder if, like, this place was just full of, like, birds. And wildlife and stuff. And that's sort of what released all these birds into the atmosphere over here, over this way. Because that's interesting. That's like an interesting little touch in the world. Alright, so I think I saw that red glow that of like the puzzle area in this direction, kinda sorta. Yeah, there. I would have sworn I came from that direction. And maybe I did, and like I just sort of overlooked this. Or I overlooked like the entrance or something. Yeah, I did come from this direction. Alright, so I just need to find like the way in. Voila, I guess. There we go. Trellix Pillar. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. A little bit of scrap. Oh, piece of candy. There's something over, like, over there, but, like, can't really access that. If I remember correctly, the walls aren't really climbable in these areas. There we go. The quietness and, like, the sereneness of these areas is kind of nuts. Or nuts. It is kind of, um, uh, haunting. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but, like, it feels right. I tried. I thought I could like get up onto the pillar there. Incorrect. I bet this is a just a wraparound thing. Yeah. All right. So what do we got here? Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. So I wonder if this is like I have to time it right. I don't know how I'm gonna access that one. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna access any of these now that I think about it. So I came in from that thing over there. Looks like I have to access that. Um, and that's got to get closer to... Oh, oh wait, no, that's like close enough to the ground where I think I can grab it. So, here. So tired I gotta get to bed early, but thanks for so much for streaming. Yeah, no problem. Go rest your weary head, man. God knows I'm, you know, almost in the same headspace, so I might have to do the same. Yeah, yeah, thanks for coming. There's thing number 1 activated. Okay, yeah, thing number 2's like over there. Don't mind the pillar, just it's gonna phase through the railing a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine, we're fine. I meant to jump off there, and I did not. So supposedly, maybe I could, like, yeah. I'd have to time it right. Actually, hold on. Better idea. So I'm gonna place you here. You're gonna be the moving thing. And I am going to move on to you. So climb up here. Toss myself this-ish way. And then hope to God that I can time this right. Oh. Oh wait, no, I can deal with that. There's scrap metal that I missed. Whatever, it's like a piece of scrap metal. But you're not finishing the whole game, though. Not 100%ing. I know. I never 100%. I don't like 100%ing. I don't like the completionist attitude there. Open the door in Trellick's pillar. There we go. Nice. Alright, lady. What's up with the birds? I say hello to Saren. You have unread messages, Sable. Here are your unread messages. Saren appears before my eyes. For a moment, I think I see some text I do recognize, but it's gone just as quickly. Catastrophic failure in reactors 1 through 5. Auxiliary power is still on, but navigation systems are failing. Captain, we're going down. We need to do something now. Divert auxiliary power to the landers. And tell the other ships to do the same. I don't think we're getting our reactors back anytime soon, but don't stop trying. Give it whatever you've got. Sir, reactor systems have been unresponsive since we entered the atmosphere. Whatever it is, it's creating quite a lot of interference. Correct. The energy signature has been changed, Captain. It's gone quiet. It appears as though it may be responding to our presence. Not now, Saren. Plot me a course to land somewhere safely. That's priority number 1. We can figure out the rest when we're landed. Navigation functioning offline, Captain. Would you like me to... No. I'll do it myself. The recording ends there, and I feel a little twist in my stomach for people I've never met, whom I know are long gone. How strange to worry for the lives of the dead. Oh, my God. So supposedly, this entire civilization that sort of, you know, tried to come, or didn't, what wasn't really trying to come here, was trying to find a place to, like, land safely. Just sort of, you know, didn't make it. Crash landed in such extraordinary fashion that they pretty much went extinct. Now that kind of kind of hurts. All right, Burnt Oak Station for our last little stint. So first things first, gonna talk to the innkeeper. Hey, person? Do you know where Lahore is? Ah, you're looking for Lahore. Love her, she's great. Think last I heard she was on her way to the Sodix. Big place. Good place, tempting the old thought bucket. I thank her for the help. Yeah, okay. I was just there, but alright. Thanks for letting me know after I got here. No unread messages. Cool. Do I have any more, masks that I can get? No, I'm at 2 in literally everything. But, like, the scrap badge and the other one. The other one that we're not going to talk about. Alright, I've got you some scrap. You better have something for me, Glider. I fetch everything I found for him, handing it over piece by piece. Alton sniffs through his mask and somehow sounds impressed. Nice haul, Sable. Not bad. He digs around in his pocket and hands over 2 badges. Quite clean this time. That what you came for then? I tell him I came to give him scrap, but this is a nice little bonus. Like the attitude. Scrap's the real work. Badges are, what's the word? Nice to have? Useless. On their own, at least. But just like scrap, you can melt them down to create something decent. A mask. You'd make a pretty good scrapper's apprentice, you know? You can find someone willing to take you on. He laughs. I'm kidding. You're good. I'd be happy to have you on my team someday. I take the final badge from Alton and thank him very earnestly. Which I think he really hates. Well, don't get all weepy about it. It's not some big moment. And I'll still be here if you got all the scrap to sell. See you around, Sable. I say goodbye to Alton. Okay. Alright, cool. So, then, I'm gonna say... I'm gonna do the weird mask sequence again. But for the Scrapper's mask this time. And then, you know, do my little chummy chum egg thing. Oh wait, don't I also have the cartographer's badge? Yeah, I do. Yeah, so why not? Why not do both of them? Get the Scrapper's mask. Is this how it looks at nighttime in here? It feels weird. Alright, Scrapper's Mask. Get the Cartographer's Mask. We're, I mean, I did say earlier that I wasn't too fond of, like, the completionist attitude. But I'm really, like, completing this game. For better or for worse. And yeah, this is definitely not something that humans would be able to wrap their minds around. This is definitely very, very alien. I want to see what I look like with a mustache. Hold on. Scrapper's mask is kind of nice, actually. Yeah. Yeah, mustachioed. Look at that shit. Just a dapper fella who wants to look at stuff. Alright, last thing. Last thing, last thing, last thing. Chum lair. Get these little babies to their little mom. Their big ol' mama guy. Oh. Oh, don't be so dramatic. Ma'am? Fair lady? Your chumness. I greet the queen chum. The queen asks me if I have the eggs for her. Deliver them. Welcome back, Sable. The queen wriggles as she greets me silently. You've brought more of my children home. This is a true kindness. Us chums are not often on the receiving end of such thoughtfulness. Your dedication to us is truly a boon. Although my face is covered, I'm sure the queen can feel my immense smile. What a genuine smile you have. Oh, stop, I'm getting emotional again. Yeah. More climbing potential. More stamina. Chum Queen tier added. The queen coos at her brood. They do seem happier here, though I'm not sure how I can tell. I even feel stronger now, with another of the queen's tears. Another 20, please. Really, just another 20? Alright. Yeah, man. I wonder if, like, eventually I'll be able to get through these walls. It seems like there's stuff back there. I can see it. I can see the stuff. So yeah, we'll see. But until then... Here, let me throw myself out of this, this here tunnel first. I could probably climb up that thing. Huh. Probably give that a go first. I'll give it a try. Good old college go around. Sir, please. Alright, cool. At least I have enough confidence to, like, do that. Alright, just another 11 of those, and then I can up my stamina again.